Welcome to Pirates on Screen, Stage, Song, and Sea. There were many words for pirates: pirate, privateer, buccaneer, and rover, which brings me to one of my favorite pirate songs called The Wild Rover, and it goes like this. Well, I've been a wild rover for a many's the year, and I've spent all my money on a whiskey and a beer, and now I'm returning with a golden great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's a no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. And this is the dream of a pirate life, where you get rich quick and come home with all your wealth and then spend it on whiskey and beer. Of course, it didn't wind up quite that well for many pirates, but some of them did wind up very well, quite wealthy, quite connected, and move up in social rank. Now, this picture is of a very real pirate called Captain Kidd, and you can see he's got all his pirate props. He's got his bottle of rum, yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. He's got his red kerchief, his earring, his red sash. In fact, my own pirate outfit was inspired by Captain Kidd, Captain William Kidd. Now, he lived in the 17th century, but this portrait was made in the 19th century by the famous illustrator Howard Pyle. And he did a great many wonderful pictures of pirates, all from imagination, of course. And he immortalized them. And here's something that comes strictly from the imagination: the famous novel Treasure Island, published in 1883 after it was serialized in a boys' magazine. Treasure Island was so popular that not only was it a magazine, serial, and book, it was also several movies, including a Disney movie in 1950 and another one in the 1990s. The one in the 1990s starred Charlton Heston as Long John Silver and Christian Bale as Jim Hawkins. And not only that, it inspired a Vegas show. There we go, a Vegas stage show of Treasure Island. There's a treasure ship, a pirate ship, all in flames. Now, of course, the most famous movie is Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp. There's our hero, Johnny Depp, right there playing Captain Jack Sparrow. Now, Pirates of the Caribbean is a series, as we all know, wildly successful. The first one came out in 2004, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. And then we have other ones. We have Dead Man's Chest, At the World's End. And in 2012, there's going to be another one called On Stranger Tides. All told, Disney is making $2.79 billion off the Pirates of the Caribbean. And that's a real pirate's treasure. Now, Johnny Depp said that he based his portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow on Keith Richards, who is part of the Rolling Stone rock group, because he said the pirates were the real rock stars of the 18th century. And he also based it on a real pirate. There he is, Calico Jack, a real pirate from the early 18th century. His real name was Charles Rackham. He was called Calico Jack because he wore calico, which is a rough cotton from Calcutta, India, which tells you that at that time the British Empire was well ensconced with its colonies in India. And he was famous because he designed his own version of the Jolly Roger. You see, there's a standard version, the skull and crossbones, but Calico Jack did his version with the skull and the crossed swords, which is what Johnny Depp used. Now back to the skull and crossbones, and here on the right is the version that was designed by Blackbeard, the notorious pirate. Now, Calico Jack was famous not only for his flag, the Jolly Roger, which nobody really knows where the name comes from. Some people think Roger, which was a nickname for thief, lent the name to the flag. Some people think the flag was originally red, so in French, Joli Rouge means pretty red. In any case, he designed his own version of the Jolly Roger, but he was famous for something else. He was famous for letting women aboard ship, which was strictly a no-no. But Calico Jack let his lover, she is, Anne Bonny, aboard ship, and she's shooting with a pistol. They were very successful as pirates. And on the right, there is Mary Read, another famous female pirate in male disguise, running someone through with a sword. And Mary Read shipped on the same ship with Anne Bonny, and Calico Jack was jealous. He thought that she was having an affair with this young sailor, but Anne said, no, 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 that's just my girlfriend. And in fact, Mary Read loved her own sailor, who wasn't very good with a sword. So when someone challenged her boyfriend to a duel, she challenged him first and ran him through with a sword and saved her boyfriend. There are many stories about pirates, both real and fictional, and I hope we'll have a chance to explore them all. You'll see how they were actually very important in world history, including Captain Drake, who sailed for Queen Elizabeth I. We even have pirates today, and sometimes it's a pretty nasty business, but it's also a very colorful business, and I hope you'll join me on this journey on sea and song. 'Cause I've been a wild rover for many's a year, and I've spent all my money on a whiskey and beer. Join me for Pirates on Stage, Screen, Song, and Sing.